shit sound like I'm doing drugs. I just got a runny nose. God damn. He probably like, that nigga snorting coke. No, the fuck I ain't.
Points for Martin.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Now, here's Johnson. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
So we didn't make
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, give it up for the participant.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You take a look at the Spurs, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Spurs.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Martin is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren into the 5 spot. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Ball outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Dort. Again, Oklahoma City.
You have to love the confidence. Dort not shy about firing off the dribble.
Ball outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Vassell. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And a minute played as the second half gets going. The Thunder leading by 11. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Wembanyama's got 9.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Martin finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Spurs. Here's Vassell. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Wembanyama. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Martin, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Martin. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Johnson. Williams can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 10. Vassell, the pass to Paul. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 2nd. 4th, Alex Caruso.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Ball against Martin. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. How about 30 points per game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
Martin kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Martin. Johnson over to help. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Looking to get back on track here. Can they get it? And the basket by Johnson.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Outside, Martin. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Sohan. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Vassell outside. pass to Paul. The three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Holmgren. Takes the three. A rebound by the Spurs. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Sohan. Makes it off the glass. Sohan's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's where Sohan flourishes. He likes to take his work inside.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Vassell outside. Johnson against Dort. Back to Sohan. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to Martin.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Dort finds Williams. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Here's Vassell. 16 points for him. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
That's about as automatic a shot as you can get. Nice jam from Wembanyama.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. San Antonio also making a switch. Castle's checked in. The Thunder leading by 16. Now Martin. He's got 31. Gilgeous Alexander finds Martin. Hartenstein with it. Martin with the screen for Hartenstein. Just 4 to shoot. Floats one. And it's Gilgeous Alexander missing. Sohan, the pass to Paul. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
The Thunder leading by 15. Dort passes to Gilgeous Alexander. Going inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take the ball. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. Then on Saturday, They'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Oklahoma City has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Chalk up 2 there.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Castle. Ball, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Castle.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Paul against Martin. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And that's a routine play for Paul. He's not going to miss the open man.
Martin against Paul. Hartenstein passes to Williams. For 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Castle kicks it out to Paul. Here's Castle. 10 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. Goes up again, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. In third, the Thunder.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Spurs trail by 12. Nobody near Barnes. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Thunder shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And the call will go against Houdini. That's foul number 2 for him.
It was really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Spurs making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
Zach Collins.
.119 left in the third quarter. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Martin. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Vassell with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Back to Barnes. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Caruso. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, as the younger generation would say, Alex Caruso has that dog in him. He's a tenacious player on both sides of the ball and is constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Pass to Champagny. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Martin kicks to Caruso. Back to Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Martin's got 36.
And that's just showing off right there.
Hold on, I gotta clip that. God damn, I did work.
too good with that crossover.
Here's Castle. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this.
Stop.
Out there playing ball.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Spurs. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Zach Collins is out there with Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Martin with it. From the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. Oklahoma City shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Collins grabs the miss.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Johnson. Collins, a screen on Martin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hey, Johnson will put some pressure on your defense.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Well, you know Johnson's a guy who likes to use that size and physicality to his advantage.
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
High post Johnson. He's against Williams. Teardrop shot. That's in, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Johnson.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points here in the second half. Martin against Paul. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Charles Massey, he's checked in for Collins. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Holmgren.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Shoots from 12. And it's Martin missing. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Champagnie. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around. Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
And it's Paul missing.
Good team.
The Thunder leading by 9. Martin, the pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Spins. Scores off the spin. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points. Spurs trail by 11. And here is Paul. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Spurs now. Now, Sochan. Shot clock at 6. Johnson outside. Not really his range, and it's off target. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Vassell outside. Pass to Sochan. Wembanyama, a screen. Ball's not loose. It's Martin on the wing, covered by Vassell. Martin kicks to Holmgren. Back to Martin. Now here's Holmgren. From outside, off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a coach.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sochan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sochan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Martin finds Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Vassell. Inside. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Wembanyama. Sochan inside, working on Williams. Can't hit from in close. And it's Martin penetrating. Count that one. Martin's got 42 in the game.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Vassell outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Back to Martin. Over Castle. It's good off the back of the rim and in. 44 points for Martin.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Champagny passes to Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Got one on Holmgren. Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Now here's Paul. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Vassell. San Antonio again missing. The Thunder leading by 14. Outside Martin. And he banks in the layup. Martin's got 46 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Was shot by Paul, no good. Oklahoma City's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Here's Martin. Here he goes. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Vassell outside. Back to Paul. Vassell right side. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, things are really clicking for Vassell on offense. And he's going to keep attacking until it stops working.
Here's Martin. Outside, Dort. Back to Martin. Pass to Dort from past the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Paul kicks to Vassell. And he drives in. Count it. Good. Vassell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, sometimes you forget how long and quick Vassell is. A lethal combination on the drive.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that time. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Dort with the ball. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Dort passes to Martin. Launches a 3. Connects. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Johnson finds Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. Back to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Hartenstein.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Thunder.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots
fell their way.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Martin.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Martin.
That's good from Martin. Both shots good from the stripe. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Castle.
Castle.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Houdini.
Update required.
like a big guy that I have on my build. So I always say it's a mismatch demon, where it's too fast for the bigs, but it's too big for the guards. And I think about, I know, Ellie, you're a Laker fan too, right? When I was making this build, it's like, what kind of build would make us win a championship? So I think of it as like Jared Vanderbilt, Dorian Finley-Smith, but it has extra shooting and dunking. It's even better than them. But that's the kind of archetype I think I kind of went with for the build.
For new people coming in and utilizing your build, what game modes best suit this build for the community?
I think it's best for park, 2s, 3s, proving grounds. I think it can work in Rec 2. You have to be at the 4. I wouldn't run it at the 5 because it's probably a little undersized for that. But at the 4, I think it works very well, or it can even go at the 3. So I think it can fit. I honestly made this so, like, if you want to make one build, you can use this everywhere. But I think it's a little bit better at park, but it works very well in Rec.
As you're progressing through Season 4 in NBA 2K25, where are you placing your max plus ones on this build?
So my max plus ones, my first one, because there's tier 1 and tier 2. The lower tier, I do bots out beast, give me a little bit extra rebounding because it's undersized. Yeah, if I can get the bots out, I can secure the boards. And the second one is set shot specialist. That's such an important one. It feels like all your shots are activated on that. And so I feel like that makes me a threat, and especially being smaller, those bigs, they have to come out and guard me, because if they don't, I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit my shot.
And where are you placing your cap breakers on this build?
I'm going to put it on speed, make me a little bit faster. It really helps on defense. Rotate, you can guard one person, get back to the other person. So +1 for the speed. And I also hit starter 3 already. So my +5, I made this build with cap breakers in mind. +3 to steal, to get it to 91, get that gold glove, and a +2 to mid-range and get a higher shifty shooter at 91 mid-range.
You mentioned one of your goals was to be on 2K TV, but how did you feel when you were contacted about having a build in this season?
Oh, I felt awesome. Just to be like a part of the game. I was showing people, I was like, go look, my build's in the game. Like, it's just very exciting just to see yourself as part of it. You get the 500K VC too. So yeah, it was shocking, but I'm really excited.
Now, Power, I know you've been hooping on 2K for a long time, but for fans that are new of your game and your content, talk about your journey with 2K. Where did that begin?
I got 2K14, not because of Park. I didn't even know that was a move. I got it because I liked my GM. And then I loaded in, I was like, this Park thing is pretty cool. And in 2K16, I started taking it really serious. And I originally got known through content and everything because I was the 3rd Legend 5 in the game. With Legend 5, if you don't know, there was the highest rep in 2K16. So I was playing here in high school. I had perfect attendance too. Come home every single day. 15,000 games played. I had a quota, playing 50 games per day. And I hit Legend 5, and my team and everything blew up because I had 3,000 viewers and there were people watching me hit Legend 5. So that's kind of how my content journey began. I kept making videos.
I love that. And for those that don't know, we've actually crossed paths on the court together, and I think a couple times against each other in the park before.
The first 2K person to ever kind of acknowledge me was you. And I put up on you. It's a video on my channel. You can look at it. It's Power versus LD2K. I pulled up. I'm like, I'm about to expose LD2K. Expose, man. And I dropped you off. I won, of course. And I tweeted you like, LD2K, get dropped off. And you actually responded. You said GG, and that's when you originally followed me back. So I always appreciate that. You were the first person to really like acknowledge me.
I love that because you know what? Sometimes you win in 2K, sometimes you lose, and some people can't handle losing. But good games.
Yeah, you're a good sport.
You have to be. Well, here's a challenge for you. Power's first time right here on NBA 2K TV. How about we go out there and get a win right now in the city? Does that sound good to you?
Yep, let's play.
So it's going to be Power, Chris, and another member of Team 2K TV. Danny is also going to be joining us 3v3. Let's go get this W. Let's go get it.
Let's do it. First, let's take a fast break for tips on my court in 2K25.
Course, Around the World, and Time Shooting. These are just 3 of the fun games awaiting for you and your friends on your My Court.
You'll find your My Court in the city right across the street from the theater. Hop in and settle those arguments about who is better in your friend group or just practice your skills.
Press both shoulder buttons to invite your friends to your My Court, and then enjoy some friendly competition. The owner of the My Court chooses the game modes and divides the teams.
If you think you've got a better shot than your buddies, prove it on a best of 10 competition from any spot on the floor. In this,
Great to have you with us as we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
And guys, with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain most effective.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Tyus Jones. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Beal in at the 3, small forward. And for Houston, Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
Now here's Booker. Fades back. The kick to Durant. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Now Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Richards. Here's Beal. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Powering through contact, Beal with the strong finish.
Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins, look. That's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Here's Durant. After the basket by Houston. Up and over Brooks. Durant's shot is off.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim, from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Van Vliet. Second chance effort. Here's Şengün. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Şengün. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was
shooting matchup.
You can fine-tune your jump shot for whichever mode in the city you want to play in. Press the start button and press the right stick to choose the city, pro-am, or rec settings.
Around the World is a fun way to show who the better perimeter shooter is as you race your way around the arc.
Try out shots and layups around the court in a classic game, of course. Tutorial buttons pop up to refresh your execution of some of the trickier shots.
And if that doesn't settle the who's better conversation, then square off in 1v1, 2v2, or 3v3 action. And whatever you do, guard up.
Welcome back to 2K TV Power DF. Now we're going to go 3v3, and we've got Power, we've got Chris, and we are bringing in Team 2K TV member Danny.
Danny, you're bringing your point in. How you feeling today?
Always good when I'm at the point. Love setting people up.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The wings, it's Gilgeous Alexander and Dort. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Martin in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Avdia is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. And what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Down low. And finished off by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Now Martin. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in the corner. Here's Dort. No good with the triple. Avdia with it. Williams picks him up. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here is Martin. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Williams, a screen on Sharp. Good work there as it goes.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Now, here's Avdia. He had 15 points last outing. Back to Henderson. Pass to Avdia. No good on the 3. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Williams. This game he had 10 points, and there it is for him. Williams has got 6 points.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Deni Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams. Sharp, that's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Outside, Martin. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Avdia against Martin. Outside, Avdia. Clock at 6. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Martin. Top of the key. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Fifth, Chet Holmgren.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Henderson against Martin. Outside, Avdia. From 12 feet out. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Thunder trailing by 4. Williams kicks to Dort. Outside, Martin. Lets the three fly. Sinks the triple. Martin's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Williams. Henderson, no one around him. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Henderson against Martin. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. He gets that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here's Henderson. Henderson with a screen on Williams. Avdia with it. Dort covering. And here's the fast break. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Martin finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Sharp. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Williams with the defensive effort.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Henderson against Martin. Thibault on the wing. And the three off target. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. Here's Martin. It's hauled in by Thibault. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. To the paint. Here's Avdia. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, close range looks highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
Thunder trailing by 3. That's a 2 from Martin. And the shot no good, a bit short. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pass to Avdia. Williams has a screen for Avdia. Sinks the three-pointer. Avdia's got 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And Doris says we've watched Avdia. He's a real threat from the perimeter now.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really good at a lot of different things on a basketball floor. I think the consistency from range wasn't there early, and defenders would give him a cushion. That is no longer the case.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Grant's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. Grant with a screen on Martin. Pass to Thibault. Now, here's Grant, covered by Wiggins. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number 1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Wiggins from outside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Grant, and he uses the glass on the layup.
This guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
Martin kicks to Wiggins. Fires for 3. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Wiggins. And that's 10 points for Martin.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now here is Martin. He's got 10. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Grant against Wiggins. Williams, a screen on Wiggins. Grant down low. The kick out to Williams. Here's Henderson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Outside, Martin. Pass to Caruso. That 3 off the mark. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers, leading by 5. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. And here is Grant. Here's Williams. Yes, that goes in. Williams has got 8 points.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline for the Trailblazers. Klingen, he's checked in for Williams. Avdia comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simons in for Sharp. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here is Martin. He's got 10. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Simons. Sweet move. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 5. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Caruso. Here's Hartenstein. Now here's Wiggins. Shoots the 3. The shot missing. Henderson looking it over. Simons with the ball. Good on the triple.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Henderson against Martin. Higgins outside. Martin's in the post. Henderson defending.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingen can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Now, here is Martin. He's got 12. Back to Wiggins. Outside Williams. Martin from outside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Simons. Open and closing nails. Simons has got 5 now.
unguardable. Simons knows when to go for it.
Three-pointer, Martin. He can't get that one.
Damn, that would have been a good-ass fucking replay. Shit. Like, where you going, fool? I missed the shot.
The fall. And so it's Robert Williams making things happen for Portland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Thunder trailing by 7. So for Oklahoma City right now, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Martin, and it's Hartenstein in at center. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. Pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
Pass to Klingon. Grant outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, Martin connects from three-point range. Martin's got 18 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Simons against Martin. Puts the move on. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Avdia against Dort. Williams for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Simons, the pass to Avdia. And it's Grant in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oklahoma City's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Simons against Martin. And there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Martin's got the lead up to 1 now for Oklahoma City. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Here we go, Laker fans. Here comes your Trailblazers Dutch team. Attention fans. Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time to make some noise for a t-shirt toss. Who wants one?
Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Pass to Avdia. And here is Simons. Grant with a screen on Martin. A nice shot by Simons.
Wow, that bucket comes off such a big feed by Denny Avdia. Genuinely selfless with the basketball.
Martin against Simons. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Simons. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we're seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. A three-pointer off the mark. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Simons from outside. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Outside for Martin. Tries the spin move. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Pass to Klingon. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Inside. And it's Klingon with the jam.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Martin finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort jacks up a 3. No good that time. Trailblazers leading by 3. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. Avdia got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yes, looking to get better from deep. Denny Avdia just keeps shooting, baby.
Martin, the pass to Williams. The layup off target. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Left side, Simons. They get a hand on it. Williams with the steal. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And now 24 points for Martin. Here's Kamare. Still yet to score. Grant outside. Good D by Williams. Thunder trailing by 4. Martin with it. 24 points for him. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Klingon with the steal. Pass to Kamare. Outside, Avdia. From past the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Shooting 5 for 8.
What a night for Denny Avdia. This guy has found something out there, and they just keep finding him.
On the wing, Williams fires from deep. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Simons on the wing. Covered. Oh, that was something else.
And how about
the explosiveness of Simons. Man, can he get up and finish with power?
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Williams, a screen on Simon. And it's Martin missing. Portland leading by 6. Simon's on the wing. Back to Avdia. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Martin. Holmgren with a screen on Simon. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Kicks it out to Grant. Outside, Avdia. Simons with a screen on Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Simons on the assist by Avdia. Simons has got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. Now Martin. He's got 24. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Trailblazers pull it in. Avdia's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Kamare. It's Klingon, top of the key. Outside, Simon. Over Martin. And it's Simons missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Williams for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Williams. Martin's in the post, covered by Simons. Pass to Williams. They need this one. Good on the 3-point shot. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
Simons from outside. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Holmgren the screen. Misses from short range.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on 3-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out you have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. Sharp comes in for Grant. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Outside Williams. 1:07 left here in the second. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. And they get it back. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Henderson. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is long. Trailblazers leading by 5. Down low. Here's Avdia. Banked in off the glass. And that's 15 points for Denny Avdia.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The shot's good from Gilgeous Alexander.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Henderson for three. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Caruso. Here's the three. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've got a lot of great work from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody. A fun-filled evening underway, and before we talk about the first half of this game, let's see those power rankings.
Take a look at Portland. They're still trying to find their direction. A little too inconsistent for me, and, that's why they're not ranked that high.
Yeah, we've seen glimpses from them. The consistency hasn't been there, but we're just getting started. Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Portland Trail Blazers.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Thunder trailing by 8. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Avdia is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And here's Gilgeous Alexander outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Gilgeous Alexander's got 16. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's another one for the Thunder.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you can see the mid-range, he'll take it.
Pass to Sharp. And if you're just joining us, we play it over a minute here in the third. Thunder trailing by 5. Now here is Martin. He's got 24. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Alex Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Thibault, the pass to Henderson. Holmgren with the steal. And now Mark pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Martin's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Henderson for 3, and again it's the Trailblazers missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. For the lead, and it's Martin missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is furious. And we got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to talk to his guys. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Williams, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Sharp, that's good. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Henderson against Martin. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Martin's got the lead back up to 1 now for the Thunder. And here's Henderson. He's got 10. Right side, Williams. It's stolen by Martin. Williams with the ball. Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Martin. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Henderson outside. Poked away. It's stolen by Martin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Scoot Henderson. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Thibault. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. For 3, Henderson. Second chance shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Williams.
Well, Avdia plays with such good energy. That by itself sometimes can get you to the foul line.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw, good from Avdia. Both free throws, good from Avdia.
Boy, guys, when you think of Denny Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Holmgren the screen. Martin for 3. They get the rebound. Holmgren kicks to Martin. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
Pass to Thibault. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Williams. Here's Martin. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Portland's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Henderson kicks to Thibault. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. Portland moving the ball around. And the wide-open shot from Avdia. Drills it from outside. Avdia's got 5 points now this quarter. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Martin. Buries the 20-footer.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Avdia on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Williams against Avdia. Williams sets a screen for Avdia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Martin. Williams, a screen on Henderson. Martin, the pass to Williams. Count it, good. Williams has got 11 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Avdia against Williams. Avdia can't hit. The Thunder shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Martin against Henderson. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Martin. Just 5 to shoot. No good from outside. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. 6-point game. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Holmgren with a screen on Sharp. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Here's Thibault. Good work defensively by Martin.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert traffic.
Dort kicks to Holmgren. Sharp against Dort. Over Sharp. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Trailblazers trail by 6. Henderson dishes to Avdia. Can't connect from short range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Sharp. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Martin. 37 points for him. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Martin for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Martin's got 40 points.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Sharp, that's good.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Badger Trailblazers youth dance team.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Kenrich Williams comes in for Jalen Williams. Wiggins is checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder lead by 7. Now Caruso. Still scoreless. Outside Martin. Back to Caruso. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Simon. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And now it's only a 5-point Thunder lead. Oklahoma City has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here is Martin. He has his 40. Oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. 1:41 left in the third quarter. A baseline change. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 7. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Caruso. Buries the long-range jumper. Caruso's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
For Portland, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Delano Banton's checked in for Portland. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside, Martin. Pass to Wiggins. Takes it off the glass. Wiggins has got his first bucket in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Henderson against Martin. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Down the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 1, Ant-Man.
From outside the arc, a 3-pointer is right on target. Simons has got 19 points. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Banton. So the Thunder 5 right now. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. The wings, it's Gilgeous Alexander and George. And it's Martin in at the point.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Simons against Martin. Pass to Williams. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Grant. And Portland again with the bucket.
Well, Grant has put in a ton of work in the mid-range, and you can see the results right there.
Williams passes to Gilgeous Alexander. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Portland ball.
What am I doing, man?
Here's Banton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Martin. Banton with the rebound. Portland trailing here. To tie it up. And it's Simons missing. And here's Martin. Game moving.
You've got to be kidding.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Simons against Martin. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for Portland, Anthony Simons. 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Walker's checked in for Portland. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Grant, 5 to shoot. That one drops for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Murray's checked in for Walker.
Number 24, Chris Murray.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And he slams it one-handed. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Martin kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Outside, Simon. Oh, good on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Portland making a change here. Sharp checked in. Grant outside. Tipped away. Dort with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Williams, that's for 2. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Holmgren.
3.
Holmgren's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Banton. Outside, Simon. Pass to Banton. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Banton's got 9 points now in just the second half. Martin with it. Outside Williams. To the wing right side. Holmgren finds Williams. Clock at 4. The three kept alive. Here's Martin, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Martin's got 46 points. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Grant on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Outside, Martin. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Simons, the pass to Banton. Back to Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Since Simons entered the league as a teenager, he's done a great job working on that string.
For the Trailblazers, Robert Williams is checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Delano Banton. Oklahoma City trailing. Now Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got 48.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Dort kicks to Martin. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And it's Martin missing. Trailblazers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Knocked away. Here's Simons. Williams finds Thybulle. Simons from outside. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 16th rebound on the night. Oklahoma City moving it around. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Denny Avdia picks one up.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Anferny Simons. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Offensive rebound.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous Alexander. Outside, Martin. Over Henderson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Sharp with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous Alexander.
The painted area is not for the faint of heart, and Avdia making some contact happen. I love that.
Team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Denny Avdia taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. And he sinks the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss
might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a two-possession game.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Martin. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Inside, it's stolen by Hartenstein. To the middle. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Williams.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
To the inside. Here's Sharp. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Pass to Hartenstein, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Martin against Henderson. Outside, Avdia. Williams, a screen on George. Avdia, the shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Avdia's got 23.
Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
Martin, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Martin. Shoots over Henderson, and it's Martin missing. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game? And really the defense fouling there to prevent a layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Third team foul. At the line for 2, Henderson.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. That one misses.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
Oklahoma City has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Sharp again, Smart. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Henderson. Basket number 5 goes in. He's in 5 of 12 from the floor.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Martin. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Martin. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Sharp. And it falls. Over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Henderson against Martin. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Martin. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Make some noise for your Blazer dancers.
While we've got a moment, I'll send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thanks, David. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Henderson for three. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
High post shot. Misses off the left iron. The Trailblazers on offense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. And that'll be his third foul so far. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
It's party time, Portland. Here are your City. Are you ready?
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Henderson against Martin. From downtown, bullseye.
Let's go!
A three and nothing but a three.
Oh, big
What a shot. Just when you think the game is over, he's able to knock it down from deep.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this.
That's crazy. I thought I was out of the...
These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Williams at the center position.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Holmgren with a screen on Henderson. Martin the pass to Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Thunder ball.
Here's Martin. Shoots over Henderson. And he overshot that one, missing. Portland leading. Now, here's Thibault. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. The three-pointer, no good. Martin against Henderson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Sharp. Money from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
That's up a three. Avdia can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Martin against Henderson. A terrific move by Martin to score. Martin's got 57 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Williams looking around. Williams has a screen for Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the 4 as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Williams, a screen on Henderson. Martin kicks to Dort. 5 to shoot. Williams finds Dort. And it's off from three-point range. Portland's gone 0 of 3 from long range so far in this overtime period. Thibault, the pass to Henderson. From down in the low post, it goes. Henderson's got 22.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. And good, he hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
2 minutes. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Offline with his three.
God damn,
Dort. Thibault for three. And the rebound goes to Martin. For Oklahoma City. Dort against Henderson. Williams, a screen on Dort. Williams trying to break free, and it's blocked.
Lou Dort has more than earned his reputation as a defensive stopper. Twice on the pipes.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Martin against Henderson. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Chet Holmgren. First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Henderson.
Both free throws good from Henderson.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
And here's Martin. Holmgren with a screen on Henderson to the paint. Got it.
Stay cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Here we go, Laker fans. Here comes your Trailblazers step team. Get loud, fans. On the court is your Hype Squad. We're on the lookout for a round of this. All right, 6 men, get on your feet and make some noise.
Henderson right side. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Mitchell, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Alex Caruso is checked in for Mitchell. Both free throws good from Henderson. Martin with it. Pass to Caruso. Spins. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Here's Martin. Again, what an avalanche!
Let's go!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Gray, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
From deep three-point territory. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Houdini.
Someone playing next, the Clippers. Time is it? Ooh, 6 o'clock. Well, I'll let y'all tomorrow. It's been nice, but I gotta get off of here.